doing a makeshift little studio setting. Nice. Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So currently I am out of town. I'm on a work trip, but that doesn't stop nothing. We're gonna do our debt-free update. So the month is February currently, and let's talk about it. So in February, I made a total of $1,721.82 in payments towards my student loans and my car note. So as of today, my student loan balance is $10,381.54. The interest accrues daily, so I had took screenshots from a couple days ago and it's not accurate. So currently my student loan balance is again $10,381.54. This month I made 2 student loan payments. So I made a $1,000 student loan payment on February 9th. And this $1,000, because y'all know my normal payment amount that I was setting aside for student loans is $500. But I have a couple little nuances that I want to discuss with you all. I did, in the original video I told you guys, I talked to a Smart Vestor Pro, and he recommended that I cashed out my IRA, my Roth IRA. So I made the big girl decision and I went ahead and cashed out my Roth. Only my personal contributions, no gains or any money that it made, only what I have contributed to the Roth. So that ended up being $1,000. I told you guys I've had the Roth for a couple years. I made the initial $250 investment, and then every month I was contributing $75. This was before I graduated and stuff. I was just kind of doing stuff, but I realized I was doing the baby steps out of order, so I stopped contributions pretty early on. So the total amount of money that I put into the Roth was about $1,000. I cashed that out. There's still some money in there, but this was my contribution, so the account is not empty or anything like that. I think it's about 300 or something remaining in the account, and I still have my my traditional IRA, which I have from my last job. I think it's like a 5-year wait or something. Like you have to leave the money alone before you can do a transfer. What is it called? Before you can convert it over or something. I forgot the process for that. That's neither here nor there. And yeah, so yeah, the Roth has been cleared of all of my contributions, and $1,000 on February 9th. The process only took a couple days. Like, he put in a request, I got an email about the request, and then next thing I know, the money was in my bank account from the same account that I was making the payments on. So I got the money, immediately went ahead and put it on my student loans. So I don't know, I think at that point my student loan, I'll put it on the screen, but the balance was about $1,270 I believe on this particular student loan, which was my lowest loan. So that now, after paying that $1,000, my balance was $270, something like that. Came time to actually pay my student loan payment, which I think I have to be set up on the 15th or the 14th of the month. I was clearing that loan out. So my minimum payment for student loans, I think it's $111 and some change. I'll put it on screen. But to clear out this debt, you guys know I usually make a $500 payment. So I went ahead and paid a portion, cancel out that student loan for me. I put the air quotes. I'm going to start a clip while I'm doing air quotes, because I don't really pay off my student loans. I leave a bit of money in the account, and I'll explain it now. I'm going to be more detailed into the loans. I wanted that first video to be my process and how I got on this journey. So we discussed all of that. So currently these are my balances for my loans over here. You can see I have actually paid off. I've paid off a total of, I say paid off, but I paid off a total of 4 loans. You guys know about the first loan, an amount of $1,477 that I actually completely closed that loan. So my credit report, that particular loan shows it's closed. But these other 3 student loans that you see in the amounts of like between $5 and like $9 and some change, those loans are kind of still open, but to me they're paid off because the balance is extremely low. Like if we calculate that, it's probably less than 20 on those 3 loans that I paid off. But I keep them open because credit is stupid. So basically, when I did initially pay off that first student loan, of course your score is going to drop a little bit because it's going to affect your credit history. Now, the student loans that I have on my account, these are the oldest thing on my credit. Without these student loans, pretty much, I forgot how long credit history or length of time that you've had credit effects. I have like, I'm in like 787 on Equifax, TransUnion, whatever. Now Experian here, I have an 810. So I feel like, I don't know why, this could be just me being crazy, but I feel like I'm beating the system by holding on to these loans that I paid off because I know that my score is going to drop, which is why I so heavily believe in the Ramsey show, because like the Ramsey way, because it's stupid. If you don't constantly have debt, then there's nothing for it to go off of. Like you have to keep some sort of debt going for this to even work. You know, like this credit models even work. You have to owe somebody, and that's not what I want to do. So me having these super low balances, I don't want to hang on to that just to hang on to it. But the reason that I am hanging on to these super low balances that I could literally clear out today, yesterday, 3 days, like I could clear that out anytime because it's less than like $25 in total. The reason I'm keeping it is because eventually, like I'm 27, right? Eventually I want to buy a house and I want the best interest rate that I can get. I want the best of anything that I can get. I don't plan on getting any more car loans or anything anytime soon, in Jesus' name, hopefully. But I don't plan to take a payment plan on these sort of things. If I want something in the future, I plan to save up for it. But regarding a house, I want the best rates. Okay, whenever I say, boom, Tommy, you finna buy this house, you done saved your 40% down or whatever, it's possible. So if holding on to a $5 student loan payment until I buy me a house and they say I have superb credit and they give me nice rates as rates come down or whatever they're gonna do, you know what they say? Dave Ramsey said it best: marry the house, date the rate. Okay, you can always refinance. Okay, some of the loans would be like a cent, like literally 1 penny is how much interest accrued on my loan because it's so minuscule. But hey, I'm holding it down. I don't know if is that crazy? Y'all let me know if that's crazy. I feel like, think about it. Listen, y'all, like 2015 is when I entered college, and that's the date on my lowest loan, like when my account was created. So once I close out that's holding the oldest part of my credit history together, my score is going to fall tremendously because without debt, this credit thing won't work. Okay, there's no such thing as having no debt and having perfect scores. So I'm just putting that out there. When I paid off that first student loan, I saw my score drop because I have removed a debt from my credit. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. Now, yeah, into the update. Okay, so I know it's kind of weird, but anyway, we're sort of Ramsey, okay? We're not all the way Ramsey. We're only a little Ramsey. Can I just get a house first? Can I buy the house first and then close all student loans? I won't care no more then. So since this loan was finishing, I just made a $371 payment. So this was to cancel out this loan, and then I think it's $111.82 or something. So that goes ahead and clears out my that student loan, and I'm making minimum payments on the rest of my student loan. Total for February, I paid $1,371.82 towards my student loans. I'm so happy. We are in the 10,000s. My next student loans are in the amount of like $4,000 odd and $5,000 odd. The next smallest loan on the list is my car note, which now has a balance of $2,591.60. On February 15th, I went ahead and canceled my automatic payment because I usually just have an automatic payment of $211 going out. But I went ahead and made a payment towards my car note of $350. So yes, so I paid that, and that's where so now after making that $350 payment on my car, there's $2591.60 left on the car. And yeah, that brings the total amount of money that I've paid towards my debt this month at $1,721.82. I'm very happy with the progress that I've made this month. I know every month won't be this high because there are some circumstances that allowed me to make this increase of payments and stuff like that. I would like to see at least about $1,000 a month or so. I'm thinking of ways I can increase my income. Not sure how yet, but maybe we need to take social media more seriously. That's an option for me. Take my channel more seriously so that we can reap some of the benefits, okay? I need to kick up the content a little bit. That may be what we need to do. So some other things that's in the works. I filed my taxes this month as well. And I got a bigger than usual. I got a refund. I know in general, I shouldn't be getting a refund. Listen, I changed my filing status, okay? And with my new filing status, your girl gets a refund, okay? She gets a nice little refund. So again, I am in the process of moving. If you should be seeing the vlogs of me moving into my new apartment and how that process is going. Kind of using that money to kind of help with the move, although I had savings set aside for the move as well. So once the moving process is done and I have all the double rent payments squared away and all that kind of stuff, my goal is to take my savings down to as low as I will allow myself and put all the extra money that I have amassed from my tax refund, which I'll get into. I'll tell you guys, this should all be settled by March, okay? By the middle of March, everything should be settled for what I'm gonna do with the money, how much I'm paying towards debt, what my savings, like what I'm taking out of savings and throwing on debt. I will have those figures hopefully mid-March for you all, if not early April. All in all, my loan balance is $12,973.14 over all my loans. And I am feeling good. I'm feeling good. Progress is being made. I hope that you all, if you're on this journey with me, I hope you all were able to make some progress this month as well. I hope that we have another successful month in March and that we're meeting our monetary goals. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.